Thank you.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, and welcome to the
AnimXTREME
Hotseat Showdown 3001
God of War
edition.
My name is Jake Clark. I'm one of the animators that worked on Cuphead, and I'm now working on the upcoming Cuphead DLC.
My name is Lana Bashinsky. I am a senior animator with Blizzard Entertainment. Today we have 3 God of War animators in the building who are about to take turns showing off their animation prowess, not process, both.
If you didn't catch this segment last year, our animators will be taking turns in the hot seat, and they will be working together to make one amazing animation that they can use for their demo reels.
So let's bring out our contestants. Welcome over. Come on up. Yeah.
Everybody give them a round of applause.
Round of applause. Thank you.
Woo!
Filter in. You can come stand close to us because we got to share these mics, so right in behind us is perfect.
So please, could you please introduce yourselves?
I'm Jack Ebensteiner.
Melissa Shim.
I am Erica Pinto.
And the most important question is what is your team name?
Team haha. All right. Okay.
Great. So let's talk about what you're going to be doing today. You will be working together to create a single scene.
Each animator gets a generous 6 entire minutes to animate their section.
Your goal while animating is to get your character through your section, and you must interact with at least one object in your section.
That's a lot to take in, but we'll go through that one more time. Let's take a look at the scene you'll be animating together.
Okay, so we really would have liked to get a Kratos rig, but we couldn't get a Kratos rig. But we do, fortunately, have this amazing Asri, I think it's pronounced Asri, not Osri, rig from GameAnim.com. Jonathan Cooper, thank you. Where you at? But this is Kratos, and Jake's going to walk us through the scene.
Okay, so Kratos is here in his bed in his house. So what you guys are going to work together to do is you're going to have Kratos come out of bed, come through these mountains here, do something with the donut in the box there. You're going to keep going, and you're going to somehow get onto the world serpent. What's the name of the world serpent?
Jormungandr.
That is the goal. Get on top of Jormungandr and prepare for battle.
If you rotate through, you can see we have a locked camera here. So this is the shot you'd be looking for. So you can rotate in your perspective view. You can come in here. This is what your final scene looks like. And just to review those rules, if you're the first animator, you'll be the yellow section. You have to get Kratos through the yellow section to the blue section and interact with at least one object in that section. Yeah? Great. And you guys have to do all of this from the hot seat, where Jake and I will ask you rapid fire questions to really help and not at all hinder your creative process. And what?
You have to do the next one.
Oh, I do have to do the next one. We're not the only ones. If you're tuning in, we will be going to be taking questions from the chat at random. We got our phones here with the chat up, so fire away. If you want to make it easy for me to see, you can tag me in the chat. I'm at Latienie. It's one of the mods. That's Latienie. And
all right, who's up first?
All right, Jack it is.
Jack it is.
Melissa,
Okay.
Erica, please, if you would exit the building. It's serious.
You don't want to spoil the magic.
Thank you. And I will give up the hot seat.
Welcome.
Thank you.
I think we have this mic for you. Yeah? That's what this is for. So you can pin that to yourself. And when you're ready, push the button. And then we're going to see how hot this seat really gets.
Are you clear on the rules? I'm going to take that as a yes.
Yes.
All right.
Right.
Can we hear him on stream? I'm just going to assume that we can. Yeah? We're good.
Good?
Great.
All right.
So we're going to kick it off into high gear. Not the right pages. I'm going to move this. I'm going to take this. And
Okay.
Wait.
Let's begin.
we need the timer. Duh.
Oh, yes.
Sorry. Super important. Does somebody want to time for us so we can keep the
You
questions
start a timer for 6 minutes, please. And if possible, could you also give a 1-minute warning before that 6 minutes is up?
Thank you.
Beautiful.
All right. So the first question, and the most important question, I think, What gives you the right?
Okay. So you got 6 minutes. You better get animating. I mean,
All right.
gotta get Kratos out of bed here.
No answer?
Okay, next question. Who do you think you are?
Not the guy in front of the camera, usually.
Well, because you're not usually in front of the camera, how about you tell us a bit about you? Give us a bit of background. How did you get where you are today in the hot seat?
I don't quite recall.
All right.
What's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you?
Aside from this, in high school, I ran a track race all by myself because I didn't realize that I had jumped the gun and everyone else was still on the blocks.
Embarrassing.
Haha.
So how about what's the most embarrassing thing that happened to you when you were a rookie at your first industry job?
Oh God, I have no idea.
How do you feel about multitasking?
It's overrated.
Why did you agree to this?
I don't know.
Okay, how about this? Get a little of your angst out.
Uh-huh.
This is a stressful situation, and tell us, if you were Kratos, how would you kill something?
I would assume with my axe. It's a
Good choice.
good place to start.
That's a simple choice, you know? It's a good
What's your favorite color?
Blue.
That sounds like a lie. I don't know if it's just the stress. So what is one thing you wish you knew when you were trying to break into the industry?
Maybe don't switch to IK during a speed challenge.
That's the one thing you wish you knew when you broke into the industry?
So,
You heard it here. You're trying to get in. If you're doing a speed challenge, IK is not the way to go. You heard it here. This is what the Hot Seat Showdown is all about.
Learning, knowledge. That's right. We're here to learn.
So walk us through your typical day.
I attempt to wake up in the morning.
Not always successful.
Not always successful.
Okay.
I generally snooze about 6 or 7 times.
Good.
And then I rush to work. Not always easy in Los Angeles.
Moving on, next question. What was your favorite thing to animate on God of War?
My favorite thing. I would say probably really any of the Atreus combat stuff was a lot of fun.
Why? You got 2.5
Oh my
minutes.
God.
Not even out of bed yet. It's just like real life.
Oh my gosh.
Ah.
Art, you've seen it here. Art imitates life. Kratos be hitting snooze. He's got to get to the end of the yellow section. He's not even in the yellow section. So, what have you ever watched a streamer play through God of War?
Not through all 40 hours of it, but I've witnessed it. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite one that you would recommend for the audience who wants to see some God of War action?
That I don't have one loaded. No, I'm sorry.
All right.
Where can people find you on the internet? Can people find you on the internet?
Currently, yes.
Where would that be on the internet?
I have a seldomly updated Vimeo page.
Vimeo.
Real exciting. I am on Twitter as well.
There we go.
there.
Twitter. Okay.
Anim,
What's your Twitter handle?
AnimJack.
AnimJack on Twitter. Check him out.
1 minute remains.
All I need.
Yeah, let's hear some motivation.
Woo!
Do you have anything that you would like to shamelessly plug?
Not at all.
Other than that Vimeo page, seldomly updated. Okay, so who is your go-to person when you're struggling with an animation? Don't look around. You don't got time for that.
I'm gonna say Bruno.
Nice. Did you check if he was here before saying it? Because
Yeah, I was making
you
sure.
would have said somebody else. Okay.
We got a question from the chat.
Oh, right.
What's your favorite starter Pokemon?
That's. I mean, I gotta go. It's cliche. I gotta go Charmander though.
Nice.
And that
No.
Well,
No.
you better get him.
I will give you 10 seconds to animate that world control or something.
You got to get him. He just has to follow through with this beautiful jump.
All right, everybody, we're going to give him 10 seconds. 10,
10,
9, 8,
7,
6,
5, 4, 3, 2,
1.
done. You did it. You did it.
so much.
Round of applause, please.
Let's
You
hear
made
it for
to
Jack.
the blue section. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Amazing work.
Brings a tear to my eye.
Thank you so much for your time. You can wait in the studio audience and watch us embarrass your colleagues.
Thank you.
Speaking of which, can somebody please knock and bring in whoever gets pushed in first? Round number 1, how's the studio audience feeling about round 1? Yeah? They're fighting. Melissa, come on in. Oh, of course, I forgot.
Here comes our next contestant.
The grand entrance. Welcome, welcome. Everybody, let's hear it for Tim Borelli. Have a seat. Grab your mic. You're doing just fine. All right.
Then just hit the button, I think. Or can people hear Melissa?
I think we're good. Oh, let's hit the button. It's green. We're good. Let's get to the right timestamp in here to make sure that we're starting right there. Gorgeous. And
So don't go before 60.
No peeking. Nope, that'll ruin the magic.
Okay.
How does this mouse work?
It's a vertical mouse because we care for your health and well-being.
We don't want you to get tendonitis.
Where's the thumb button?
What do you need a thumb button for?
I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm freaking out.
Okay, so
Can we start the timer, please?
6 minutes on the clock.
I got 60 frames.
You get as much as time as you want. All right, you're going, and we got the first question for you, Melissa.
Oh no.
What gives you the right?
My mom.
Good answer. Good answer.
Yeah, good answer.
That's true.
Very solid answer. Fantastic.
It's auto key on.
Next question. Who do you think you are?
A human being that likes to move things in a computer, but apparently not right now.
Oh.
Are you telling me you're not enjoying this?
Oh, I'm enjoying
Is this not the
it.
best thing ever?
It's just I can't seem to do it.
You got this.
But
You
it's
got
a-
this.
We believe in you.
Yes.
So, how about for anybody who doesn't know you, give us a bit of background about yourself. How did you get to where you are today, sitting in the hot seat?
I talked to one of you guys. And I was like, can I participate? And then Mike was like, how about your team? And then I was like, who wants to do it? And most of the team said, heck no. And, oh God. But then some people said yes, so that's how we got here today. But before that, I was born and I went to a school and I did a bunch of stuff. And I
Good.
got here.
Very thorough.
Very
Sorry.
love
Now,
the
what,
specifics.
what is your favorite animal?
A dog.
How do you define the success of an animation?
Does it tell a story? Is it readable? Do people enjoy it? Yes.
So you mentioned that you went to a school. Is that how you learned to animate in school?
Partially, as well as from, that's not, where's the hand? And then I went to work, and a lot of cool people also taught me on the job.
Would you recommend your educational institution? If so, tell us what it is. If not, remain silent.
The online schools were pretty cool.
Nice.
What is your favorite animated film?
Spider-Verse. Definitely Spider-Verse right now. Cloudy's up there.
What has been, in your estimation, the worst professional mistake of your career?
Probably doing this right now.
That's what I thought.
The what?
What was your favorite thing to animate on God of War?
Gifts, definitely gifts. Definitely the gifts, especially the Predator one. I like the Predator one a lot.
Do you have a favorite community reaction to any of your gifts? Did they react in a way that they made their own? How did you feel about what happened there?
The fact that everyone loved them was great. One particular comment I remember was, give these guys a raise. I like that. Oh no.
So what is the best piece of advice you've ever received?
I'd say there's a lot of good advice out there, and most of them stem from don't be afraid of failing, and animation's hard, as I'm clearly demonstrating right now.
Yes, it is.
It's not easy, and it takes time, and it's, be patient.
Where could people find you on the internet to possibly see these awesome gifts of yours?
The Twitters.
On the Twitters. What is your Twitter handle?
Slapping the bass.
Could you spell that, please?
SLAPPADE, bass. The
Sweet.
instrument, bass.
That's two S's for those who don't know how to spell bass, the instrument, the bass. Do you have any weird hobbies?
Oh no. Weird hobbies. No. I don't.
Right.
No.
Do you have any normal hobbies?
I like to assemble IKEA furniture solo.
That's definitely a weird hobby. Nobody likes doing that.
I love it.
I think it's actually a hazard, if I'm not
It
mistaken.
definitely is, but I'm like, no, I'll show them. I can do this. I can lift this shelf against the wall and not die underneath it.
What was the most challenging thing that you worked on in God of War?
Definitely the last boss fight. There were a lot of characters involved. It was a tight time frame and a lot of choreography and elaborate mocap setups that we had to stitch together.
A question from the chat. What is your favorite kind of candy?
There's ones that look like fruit and they're a bit jelly and they have the crusty shell thing. I don't
The crusty shell jellies.
that look like
Favorite
fruit.
candy.
What is the best piece of advice you've ever received?
Didn't we ask this already?
Maybe. My memory's not that great.
Do you have any pets?
Oh God.
Oh,
Oh,
And that's the
you did it.
timer.
You got to the green.
you did it.
I'm
All
sorry.
right.
I apologize.
Great job.
Great job. Thank you, Melissa. Fantastic work. Microphone yourself. Thank you. And could you do us a favor and just
Grab the
adjust?
final contestant,
I'll do
please,
it. Yeah.
from the side.
Can somebody knock the door and get Erica in here?
Here comes our third and final contestant.
Can we hear a round of applause for Erica? Thank you. Here you are.
Gotta strap that on the collar and then.
I would just like to preface this by saying I'm a lead, so I don't actually animate anything anymore. I'm in meetings all day. Let's see what we got.
That's why they call this the hot seat.
What am I doing?
Are you ready? You have.
No, but yes.
Yeah, animate Kratos going from this position to the right. Okay, Kratos needs to get from here on top of the world serpent yonder.
Jorgenmunder.
Yeah.
This mouse is freaking me out.
You got it. So from here
Yes.
to atop the world serpent in 6 minutes.
Oh,
Can we
God.
have our timer? Let's begin.
Let's
Oh
go.
my God.
All right, Jake, you want to kick us off?
Time slider? Am I moving the time slider? What am I doing? I need to move the time slider?
Yeah. Yes. Forwards.
I'm moving it.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Am I allowed to look at what they did?
No.
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 I just get this one pose?
Yep.
Yep. All right, Jake, you're asking the questions, and we're supposed to be asking you the questions. So, what gives you the right?
I'm a lead. I have every right.
Oh, some confidence. I like it.
If I had a nickel,
I would buy a piece of gum.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Who do you think you are?
I am. Oh, I used to be an animator. I don't know what I'm doing here.
Well, if you're animating, then you're an animator. So you're still an
Do
animator.
I have to animate like forward, or can I just end with the end pose now? And then...
You have to interact with at least one object on the way.
yeah,
to...
but can I do that later and just
You
start
can,
with the end?
whatever your
Yeah,
process
as long
is.
as it meets the criteria at the end.
So, how about you? You say you were an animator. Now you do the lead business. So, how about you give us a bit of background about yourself? How did you get to where you are now, sitting in the hot seat with us today?
Melissa asked me, and I said yes. And how did I get to be a lead? Was that the question?
I think you answered it thoroughly enough. So,
It's Melissa's fault. I love it.
so what was the most challenging thing that you worked on in God of War?
Ooh, gosh. It was probably being a lead for the first time. That was wrangling other animators and making sure that they were happy, and that was very nerve-wracking. This is very nerve-wracking.
What was your favorite thing to animate on God of War?
Oh, Charlie, which is Freya's turtle friend. I got to get him coming out of the ground, and then Sophie helped me clean it up. Thank you, Sophie.
And what was the most challenging thing that you worked on in God of War?
I said that first.
Oh.
That's fine.
Whoops.
So, what attributes do you look for in an animation reel that would make them the right fit for a game like God of War?
Oh, man. Well, I'm part of the narrative department, so I'm really looking for a storytelling ability. Good posing, good weight, balance, good facial expressions, lip sync. I get so many reels where that just the lip sync is so off. It's weird. Focus, get your lip sync right, people. Where did her sword go?
Good question.
What the hell?
Seriously, where?
Can I just pretend she has a sword?
I guess we can all.
I mean, we'll just, when we play it through, we'll just see what happened.
And
We'll
is it
see what
sad that I
happened to that
just now
sword.
realize she doesn't have a sword and I'm already like posing her?
You know, we'll solve the mystery a little bit later.
About the details.
Yeah, it's fine. This is the hot seat. Things get hot.
All right.
If your colleagues were to be asked, how would they describe you?
I don't know. Gosh, what do my colleagues think of me? Amazing. Oh, thank you. I guess I'm amazing because Melissa said so. I think honest. I try to be honest with everybody when I can. I can be a little neurotic about getting things done in an orderly fashion. I'm never going to get to the next. Oh, what the heck? It's over there.
All right, we have a question from the chat. If you could have any character from another franchise in God of War, who would it be?
Any franchise?
From any franchise.
Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't know. That'd be sweet.
2
I have
minutes
one
remain.
pose done in 4 minutes. This is the worst animation ever. Anyway,
But you found the sword.
I found the sword. I don't know how it's going to get back into her hands, but whatever. She's
Question from
gonna stab him in the face. Nice, perfect. Go back.
question from the chat. What do you think Kratos' favorite snack food is?
How about that cereal, Kratos?
Oh.
Kratos.
What do you love most about being an animator?
I love being able to bring stuff to life. It's amazing. It's just when you see it and it's moving and you're like, I made that. It's mine. You like feel like a little god, you know, like I made them come to life. I animated it.
Is there an animator who's influenced your career?
Oh man, I love Glenn Keane and Andreas Deja and all the great Disney animators. I love everybody I've ever worked with. Like, there's just so many people. Like, I've worked with people who used to work at Disney and DreamWorks and Nickelodeon, and everybody influences me. I love watching everybody.
1 minute remains.
God. Okay, she's jumping on this box, I guess.
Where can people find you on the internet?
I have a Twitter. Just search for my name, I guess.
Erica Pinto on Twitter.
Yes. My actual Twitter handle has something of a story to it. Do you want to hear the story?
Will you tell us that story? Yes.
There was a game called Maniac Mansion Day of the Tentacle. And in that game, there is a little hamster. And it's important to the story, obviously. But it looked just so psycho that I loved it. And I had a handle called Psycho Hamster for a long time. So it's just a shortened form of Psycho Hamster. Because AOL, back in the day, only let you have 8 characters for your handles. So,
Rude.
Yeah, I was rude. So.
God.
15 seconds.
Do you have anything you'd like to shamelessly plug?
Go see our other talks. We've got like 20 people talking at GDC, so go.
Yeah, what she said.
All right, so let's hear the countdown. We got 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's it.
Finished.
Fantastic.
You did it.
Let's have all of our contestants join us on stage, please. Can we get Jack and Melissa?
Oh, I still have a microphone on.
That's fine. So now it's time. You're not quite done yet. I'd like to say that you are, but you're just not. So it's time.
For the polishing round.
So
We can
now,
polish up this bad boy with just a few little finishing touches to get it ready for your reel.
yeah. So each of you is going to have 1 minute to polish this. I mean, honestly, already incredible animation. It's about that last 10%, you know, getting it the rest of the way. But there is a catch to it.
You may not work on your own section of the animation.
So this round is fast. We need you all to stay close. We're going to go in the same order that we animated in the first place. So Jack, you're in the hot seat.
Can we get a timer going for 1 minute, please?
Yeah, let's hear it. This is it, the polishing round, and we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. 1 minute on the clock. Jack, how are you feeling right now in this moment?
So stoked.
We can all tell. I mean, the energy is just electric in this room right now. Do you have any weird abilities?
I can do the wave with my eyebrows.
Damn.
Amazing work. Amazing work. What's the time check on this one? 35 seconds.
What?
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Man, but
Pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
No.
No. All right.
ugh.
I disagree, but okay.
I also disagree, and we are like your judges or whatever, so it's no big deal or anything. Do you have any phobias?
15 seconds.
15 seconds remain.
I mean, spiders, I guess.
All right, pretty fair. I think we've got 10 seconds, 5 seconds on the floor. 3,
2.
2, 1, and that's it.
All right.
Jack,
Good job,
thank
Jack.
you so much.
All right. All right, let's welcome
Get
back
Melissa back in the hot seat. All right. Are you ready to polish?
Yes.
1 minute on the clock. Let's do this in 3, 2, 1, and go.
Yeah.
How are you feeling? Are you feeling confident going into this round? I mean, this is such an amazing animation already. tell us how what's going through your mind right now.
I mean, like, it's perfect. Like, ship this. I can't add to this. Okay, where are we going?
We got a question from the chat. Spaghetti donuts, yes or no?
What is it? Is it pastry based or is it pasta based?
I think that's up to you to decide.
30 seconds.
Oh my God, I haven't done anything.
30 seconds remain, and we need to know, are hot dog sandwiches?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, another debatable fact. I've seen a lot of head shakes in the audience. 15 seconds remain. Oh my God, look at this pose. Just really getting that arc through the body. Let's call it. I think it's 5, 4,
3,
2,
1.
Hands off the keys.
All right.
Thank you so much. And this, the last round of polish
Hello.
before it's going to all of your adoring fans. We have 1 minute on the clock, and we're going to get started in 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah.
Hey, where do I start? The blue part.
Just anything that's not
Any section
yours.
that you didn't work on.
Oh,
Oh, is that?
all right. We need to know what your thoughts are on a 3-point hero pose landing.
Hate them. Don't do them. That's cliche.
All right. Taco Bell or Del Taco?
Taco Bell.
Wow, that was a really fast answer.
I'm very Taco Bell like connoisseur there.
What's your favorite thing at Taco Bell?
Oh man, I love the like grilled stuffed burrito.
30 seconds remain. Don't think about grilled stuffed burritos right now,
Too late.
even though I asked you about it.
I didn't have lunch.
Oh
Not
my
really.
gosh.
I had like half a lunch because I had a talk. So I was like, the sword's in her head. Thank you. That's not polished at all.
15 seconds remain. Do you have any pets?
I wish I had. I have a toddler. Does that count?
Yes. Yes, it does.
4, 3, 2,
2,
1.
1.
That's it.
That's it. That's a wrap.
Everybody. Oh my gosh.
Oh, God.
Fantastic work from all of our. Oh, I'm wrapping it around you this way. Thank you so much. I'm gonna drop this right here. Oh, okay. You guys are gonna stay right there because now.
All right, so now we're gonna take a look at this butte.
Here it is. I'm gonna make sure that this is the end frame. And let's go to our camera view. Great. All right, everybody.
Here we go.
There's more? Okay. Just get it out. Here we go. All right, this is our amazing animation. Are you guys ready to see what our incredible God of War animators have done, ready to put in their reels? It's going hot to the presses, to that seldomly used Vimeo account, about to get an update. Are you ready?
Woo! She did it.
She did it. Kratos is ready to ride into
Beautiful work.
battle.
Beautiful work.
Incredible work. We got to know.
Did you learn anything from this experience? What did you learn from this?
That I probably shouldn't come back next year.
That Jack was probably the best out of the three of us, maybe.
He's definitely fast. And I should animate more.
Thank you, everyone, to our amazing studio audience. Can we hear it one more time for our incredible contestants, Erica, Melissa, and Jack, God of War. Yeah, do you guys want to mention, again, where people can find you online? Anything else, last words you want to say?
A dusty Vimeo account and AnimJack on Twitter.
Slap at a bass on Twitters.
I am Cyham on Twitter for PsychoHamster.
I'm Latai and I'm Lana Bashinsky.
And I'm Jake Clark Dude on Twitter.
And that's it for the AnimXTREME Hotseat Showdown 3001. Thank you.
Tune in next year, everybody.